Welcome back to iCanMod. I am Tobias, and thanks for joining us today for this channel update. So since we launched the first video, we have had conversations about where we're going to go with our videos. So that's what today's all about. Alrighty, so let's talk about the channel. So, we've had, views starting to grow on our first build video, and our subscribers are starting to go up. So we appreciate everyone who is liking and sharing our content. As mentioned in the original welcome video, we have some distinct goals that we have for the channel, and that is in order to help people, we need to build the channel so that we can work with manufacturers and stuff. So that's our first goal. So we would much appreciate if you can share and like all those videos that we put up, and just share the channel in general. It's all for a good cause. One of the things we have spoken about is originally, obviously, we were just doing build videos and little bits and pieces, and we have some of those coming up, as I've said in other videos, a review of a Lian Li Landcall 2 mesh performance case, an upgrade video about my PC and what we've done to that. Lockie's actually working on some reviews at the moment. He's doing a SteelSeries mouse, which he'll introduce a little bit later. And then I've got some other things that I want to go through, especially talking about budgets. How do you spend your budget for a PC? But one of the things I was asked by quite a few people is, obviously we want to make a channel aimed, obviously we want to make it aimed at people who are starting out in building or who are looking to get into the computer world, especially gaming and stuff like that. So I'm going to take it back to the basics. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a series called What Is It? And each video, probably 5 to 10 minutes at most, that's what I'm sort of aiming for, where we talk about the individual components of a computer and what they are, what they do. I think it will help give you more background about each component and why they're important, what you do need, what you don't need, where you should be looking to spend more money, where you shouldn't be looking to spend more money. Or where you can afford to save money. So that's sort of one of the next projects that I'm working on, that What Is It series. Obviously, Lockie's working on reviews and stuff like that of other components and things. So we'll hopefully have some content up from him soon, which is great. What else do we have planned? Well, as I mentioned in the intro, we said in our intro video, the original welcome video a few weeks ago, that we have done one already, Builds for a Cause, which was actually fortunately done through a fundraiser on Twitch, where we're building computers for people who need them. So it really is imperative that we get your support. We get the likes, we get the shares, just sharing the videos. Also getting, your insight. What do you want to see? What's going to make you come back to the channel? What's going to make you want to stay engaged with us and follow us on this journey? Once we get to the point where we're getting recognized by manufacturers, we can start reaching out to them about sponsoring builds and really finding people that we can help. Lockie and myself really would like to do a lot of work with returned servicemen and women, helping their rehabilitation or just life in general by providing them with computers, whether that's for gaming or everyday life, just to give them something in their life that's positive, especially if they're suffering effects like PTSD or they've been wounded, lost limbs, things like that, which is really, they're there to protect our civil liberties and protect us, so we find that's really close to our heart. But also we want to look for, if you have any parts that you don't want, if you have any parts that you'd normally just throw away, they might be a bit older, or you're looking to sell and you're happy to be donating them. We are looking for parts to be donated for projects. And also one of those sort of series that we'd like to do is look for disadvantaged or underprivileged children that are falling behind at school because they don't have technology to help them, because technology is a big thing these days in schools and learning. So yeah, that's another thing that we're working on. If you're interested in working with us on any of this, please feel free to reach out. You can jump on our Instagram. I have access to that, so does Lockie, 24 hours a day. We'd love to hear from people who want to get involved and do this sort of stuff, whether it's by donating parts, money, whatever. Eventually we will be setting up a float plane or a Patreon so that donations can come through and subscribe, so you might get some more exclusive content. So that will be really cool, and it might not just be videos. We're looking at other exclusive content as well. But that's really just a sort of a bit of an update, because it's been a few weeks since sort of we launched, and I just wanted to sort of take some time out just to say hello. And just to let you know that we're working really hard behind the scenes. I've actually filmed 2 or 3 videos today, because obviously I only get the weekends to do that, as I work a 9 to 5. So yeah, it's a lot of work and we're getting through it, but we're glad that you're here with us. We're glad that you're here on the journey and that you're supporting us, and we do really appreciate it. But if you have anything that you want to pass on to us, any information, any questions, or anything you'd like to maybe look at helping us with, please don't hesitate to contact us. Once again, that's just a short little update. I just want to leave you with, just keep building and keep learning.